Good morning, good morning, good morning. The builder and the hawk. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The builder and the hawk. Brought to you by With prayer, faith, and works. All things are possible with prayer, faith, and works. Your destiny is at your hands. With prayer, faith, and work, you can walk these streets without fear. Why? Because God answer prayer. When do God answer prayer? He answers prayer all of the time. And God is good and He is good all of the time. Good morning, everybody. This is the Hawk. Unfortunately, I don't have a builder today. God always provides. And He provided me by myself. And I'm okay with it. So I'm not going to keep you long because I just want to talk about two, three, four different subjects. I'm going to talk about us, men, humanity, America, the world, humanity. Unfortunately, we believe in what we know. Unfortunately, what we know is a bunch of lies. It's not reality. It's not true facts. But it's true and factual to us because that is what we know. Unfortunately, time is a lie. Time itself, yes. The measurement of time, yes. The understanding of time, yes. It is a lie, especially in America. Every single thing in America is a lie. And unfortunately, America is the dominant country. Dominant. And here's, I'm just going to go on for a minute, and it's funny. They tell us Columbus come here 1400 something. When, I forgot when they tell us Columbus came to America. But I know that I was in Thailand, and where I saw Thailand, the building of the temple in Thailand was the same date of when America was discovered. The housings and the buildings and their society was already formed and it was at a level it just doesn't add up. So when I was in Thailand, I went to the monk temples. And being a black man and being a black Americans are the most hated group of people on earth. I used to say disrespected, yes, disrespected, hated, yes, hated. And I really couldn't understand why. And the reason why we are the most hated, in my belief, is that we have access to the truth. We, the Black Americans, are Moors, and our history goes all the way back to the beginning of time. And I often wonder why we are in the situation that we are in, knowing that one time we ruled the world, we was the dominant power in the world, but something happened. What did we do to lose dominance? We done something. We had to have done something. And now, in understanding that we once were and we are not, it explains why the people who are in charge now of the world are the way they are. Because they know the true history of existence. They have control of that, and they do not want to lose their place on top of the hill. But unfortunately for them in the world, and fortunate for us, they are proving that they cannot handle that position. So their solution is to eliminate all that can come and question their dominance. But they took it one step farther than that, or their true nature came out. Not only are they trying to eliminate all competition, but they consider their self competition. They have no concept of sharing nothing. And I'll give you an example. America, white America, they are supposed to be the world leaders in the most dominant country in this time in the world. And they do not get along with each other. The hatred among them is unbelievable. America is so divided and cracked because listen to herself talk. I'm African American. I'm Irish American. I'm Polish American. I'm Russian American. I'm Jewish American. Those nouns are lines of division. I'm Republican. I'm Democrat. I am independent. And the hatred that they have for each other is unbelievable. Hatred, hatred. And now humanity hates itself. Forget what you have done to all third world nations. Look what you're doing to yourself. You put poison in the food, poison in the drinking water, poison in the education, poison in the financial institutions, poison in everything, poison in the air that we breathe, poison. I travel around the world and I have seen things, society. I say it all the time that the cities, all around the world is and are nothing but holding death camps. Cities are made to control the population on this planet. Every single person that live in a city is living in a place waiting for death. Let me say it again. Every single person that is living in a city is living in a holding tank waiting for death. What you talking about? What purpose do you have in humanity? How do you be a asset to humanity? What do you control, or what can you add to humanity? You are only existence and experience a moment in time without no control of the boundaries of existence. You have no control. You only are existence waiting for death. You are not producing anything. All citizens of city living are consumers. Your purpose is to pass economics from one part of your hand to the other part of your hand. You do not produce. There is nothing that you produce in the city that add to life and quality of life. I produce stuff and convenience. Stuff and convenience only equal death. There is no convenience that is made by man for man that equal life totally. You say a tractor is convenience and it adds to the production of food, but it also adds to air pollution, adds to the carbons that is busting our ozone layer, which is adding to cancer and death. Convenience. Our history books, our education in America is a bunch of lies. History that is taught to us is not real. George Washington was not our first president. He was not the first leader of the Americas. Our Constitution is a bunch of make-up words, lies that we do not even honor. Our President Trump right now showing us that they don't care. I was watching men that are testifying in our halls of government, talking to elected officials of the people with a arrogance of I do not have to explain myself to you. I'm not appointed by the people. I'm not elected by the people. I serve on the discretion of the president. I answer to him and him only. But the people, I care less. I can send the people's children to war to die without penalty. I saw a senator ask the man of war who told the people of America that they have beaten Iran. They have destroyed all their weapons, their rockets. They have none. We beat them down. But every day, they're bombing 7 different countries at the same time with rockets, killing American soldiers. And they say, I don't have to answer your questions. And the American people is not up in the uproar. They care less because they have to struggle to put food on the table because they living in a death camp. They have no freedom of thought. They are incapable of free thought. They are taught to obey without question. And if you're questioned, you're killed. They call that democracy. They call that living. All they know is that they work and they die. These men just gave the army $1.5 trillion to produce death on others and themselves. $1.5 trillion. And they proud. We're the strongest. We spend more money than anybody else to produce death. We go around killing people all around the world, and they're proud. I killed 4,000 Iranians. Women, children, men. I killed them. I killed them. And if they fight back, I'll even kill them more. Look at me. I'm a killer. Look at me. I'm a killer. I'm a killer of men. That's what we do. We're the strongest. And we kill people. That's American society. I can't walk away from this war. Because if I walk away, they call me a loser. Because I didn't kill enough people to make them bow down to me. That's what they're saying. They might dress it up. You could dress up a pig, but a pig is a pig, with the clothes on and with the clothes off. I watched this war. I just don't know. I said 4 days ago that Trump planned to nuke Iran. So this Saturday or Friday night, or maybe Sunday, he's going to drop the bomb. He wants to. They talk about it. Before, using a nuclear weapon was never in the conversation. But you turn on Fox News, CNN, they talking about it like it's a everyday event. What you call that? What you call that? that is called Put the Toe in the Water to see what response the American people have to say. In World War II, there's a movie that I watched with Jimmy Cadney. You all don't know him. He was a little man by stature, but a great big man in Hollywood. And he did a movie called Over There. It was a wartime picture of America going over to Germany and France. Over there, over there. We are coming. We are coming. We are coming. We are coming over there. And they was talking about we're going to fight over there. We're not going to fight in our home. We're going over to your home to fight and kill. That's America. But now, 2026, over there is not an asset. It is a liability. Iran took 45 years understanding that concept of over there. And they set a trap for America. And we are falling into that trap. They're waiting for America to use her nuclear weapon. Because we're so caught up in our own crap that we cannot see. We can't see. Or we refuse to see. Iran, now, right now, is the most dangerous country in the world. Right now. Who made Iran the most dangerous country in the world? We did. Why? How can you say that? Our president tell us we beat them down, we destroy their navy, they ain't nothing. But we can't walk away. Every one of us can't walk away from nothing. We can walk away from nothing, but we, America, cannot walk away. Why? Because they being nothing is a lie. They have that dust. Trump called it that nuclear dust. And you know what nuclear dust is? Nuclear dust. You can't consume it. I can't consume it. I'm not a genius. I'm not. But I know if I had nuclear dust and you took your nuclear capability and try to eliminate and destroy me and push me back into the stone ages and wipe off my society. One thing I know for sure, you'll be eating that nuclear dust. You'll be breathing that nuclear dust. You'll be drinking that nuclear dust. Oh, I'm going to share you with my nuclear dust. I put in the can and I fly some of my agents over to you. Trinkle, trinkle a little bit in your drinking water. Trinkle, trinkle a little bit in your ear. Trinkle, trinkle a little bit in your food. Trinkle, trinkle all in your cities. Because they're death camps. They can't go nowhere. Your nuclear stuff is regulated. Their nuclear stuff is not. For nuclear byproducts, Washington Carver took a peanut and made over 10,000 patents from a peanut. With creativity. Question: how much creativity do one need for nuclear dust? Why are we so determined to pick a fight when no fight is needed? And if you think Israel is not going to pay the price for calling America to try to destroy that society, you're dumber than you think. Israel gonna be the first to get that nuclear dust, to breathe that nuclear dust, to eat that nuclear dust, to drink that nuclear dust. She cannot escape it. Don't be mad at me. Don't be upset with me. It's reality. So go on. Do all that you can. And there's a lesson to be learned. Leave people alone. The first thing that your mother and father taught you in life, respect others. So, in closing, live life and let life live, because if you don't, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And that's the hawk closing off this program with you reap what you sow. Everybody have a great, great day.